What is up, guys? Darklite Reactions here, coming back at you with another banger reaction video. Welcome back, and if this is your first time to the channel, then welcome in. I am Darklite. I make a variety of reaction videos as well as gaming videos on this channel. I react to all styles of music, as well as I have a secondary channel called Darklite Gaming. So if this is your first time in, what is up? What are we doing today? Today we are going to be checking out, as you guys can see, more of The Warning, and we're checking out a cover that Pow did called Creep by Radiohead. Radiohead was one of those bands, like I said, AC/DC. Enjoyed listening to them. You know, when I was growing up, my dad would play a variety of their songs. Same thing with my sister. Some of my favorites, I would have to say, Karma Police, I would say Let Down, probably No Surprises, and All I Need. If you guys know any of those songs, then you could tell I'm a fan. Those are some from, I think, most of those are from their 1997 album, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm very well versed in who Radiohead is, and I'm super stoked to check out this cover. Now, those of you that are new to the channel, Pow is the drummer of The Warning, and she's got some insane vocals. This was a couple years ago, 5 years ago. I'm not sure how old she would have been in this, so fans, let me know down below. But with that being said, guys, I am super stoked to check this out. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to go full screen. I'm going to adjust my camera, and we are going to get into this one. Now, as always, this is a reaction video, so sometimes I do have to add glitches. I do have to add blurs. It all depends on how YouTube handles the video as I upload it. If that's not for you, I completely understand, but otherwise, I don't want to hear no complaints. I don't want to hear nothing. If you want to watch the original, then go watch the original. Otherwise, you're here for the reaction. So, with that being said, let's do this. Go ahead and adjust that. There we go. We'll go ahead and shrink me down a little bit. Because of how the background is here, I'm not going to go blended mode this time, simply because I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see my reaction. Because this white background with blended mode is going to basically erase my whole face. I tried to do it, I think, on the last reaction, and I had to like come out of blended mode. So with that being said, guys, let's get into this. I'm super stoked.
You were here before. Couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel.
Ooh, nice vocals there. Okay.
Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Oh yeah, she's nailing this.
Don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body.
Okay, hold on.
Wanna
This is proof that I'm genuine with my reactions. Let's see if you guys can see this. We are only a minute and 39 seconds in, and I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's see if the camera will adjust. I have goosebumps right now. I don't know if you guys could tell, but my hair is literally standing up right now. Dude, she is absolutely killing this cover. Her vocals on this are on point already. I really love this piano. I imagine they own this. This is their own piano. I love this piano. Danny, like I said in the last reaction we did, she did I think a Billie Eilish cover that we reacted to where she was sitting, I think, at the same piano. So a really beautiful piano here. Very, very beautiful piano playing on her part. If you guys are paying attention to her finger placements and how she's hitting the keys, she's obviously had years of practice. It's so elegant and so fluent. This is phenomenal. I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna back it up and keep it going. This is solid. She's doing this cover justice. And you guys that are not new to the channel know my opinion of covers. I don't like when bands do covers to the original, simply because, especially if I like the song, I'm always worried what they're gonna do. You know, because it's very rare to see a band actually butcher a cover, but it has happened. So it's awesome to see artists that are talented, like, you know, The Warning, that are able to take covers and make it not only sound their own, but still pay respect to the original, you know. So yeah, this is phenomenal.
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Her vocals are literally making me want to cry right now. I can feel it in her voice, dude.
I don't belong here. She's running out the door.
No, ma'am. No, we're going back. I want to hear that again. Just the crescendo as she was coming up in an octave to hit that note was such beauty. This is phenomenal. I love this song for a lot of reasons, and I'll share that with you here once we're done, you know, towards the end of this video. Some of you might know, but I resonate with the song for a few reasons, and I'm serious. Like right now, I am on the edge of on the edge of emotion, trying not to cry to her vocals. Like, she is killing this. Seriously, holy crap, dude. This is just insane. I think a little bit more.
Special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running out the door.
Okay.
She's
Wow. She really held that note there. That was impressive. Oh, she ain't done.
Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep.
That was funny. That excited yes right at the end. Like, what? Hold on, let me see that again. What the?
Below
Okay.
me. Yes!
Okay, I have to ask. Let's get large here a little bit. Um, First of all, make sure you guys go give this a like. It's got 1 million views in 5 years. This is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. She killed the cover, nearly made me cry, made the hair on my arm stand up, gave me goosebumps, and just kind of surprised me at the end with her excitement there. That was adorable. This was a phenomenal cover. I'm gonna be completely real with you. Like I said, I don't initially like bands doing covers, but certain bands I love their covers. Like if you guys haven't seen any of my older reactions to some of Nemophila, which is a Japanese band, I'm a huge fan of them. They do a lot of different covers. They cover a lot of Linkin Park stuff, a lot of various other stuff, and they're one of the few bands that I enjoy covers. Same thing with The Warning. I think anything that The Warning touches, they just exuberate. They make it, they add to it. Not necessarily making it better, if you know what I mean, but they add its their own level to it. It just makes the song that much more oomph. Her vocals on this one were absolutely phenomenal. The crescendo, like I said, up into the note there, her breath control, and just the overall vibe she was giving off on this song, you could feel it. You could feel it. I think this song resonates with me a lot because if you guys listen to some of the lyrics, I want a perfect soul, I want a perfect body. This song kind of hit me hard in the sense that, like, some of you guys don't know this, but I'm a cancer survivor. I know I'm young, I'm only 35, but I'm a cancer survivor. I've had Crohn's my entire life, and I was told at a very young age that probably around this time I'd end up with cancer, and it happened. And it was scary, and it had progressed to stage 3, and yeah, that's kind of why the song almost made me cry, because it was like, man, I remember going through chemotherapy. I remember the days where I was sick and I was fighting tooth and nail to not die, and to be there for my family. So this song, sorry, the waterworks are coming. This song resonates with me for that reason, because all I remember thinking is during the whole thing, I just want to be better. I don't want this. I don't want to deal with this. Why me? And I'm sure others have felt that, who've gone through, cancer and chemo, and know the ups and downs of it. Losing your hair, losing the weight, being nauseous. Just, it sucks, dude. It's something I would never wish, even on my worst enemies, man. It's not something that you want to deal with. So, that's kind of why I teared up at that part when her voice almost, not cracked, but when you heard the intensity in her voice at that one part, when she said I'm a weirdo, and then went into the crescendo and then said I'm a creep, it hit me in a certain way. I was like, man, So I absolutely enjoyed this. I know you guys have wanted me to check out more of their covers. Do me a favor, link, if YouTube will let you guys. Sometimes I know that your links stay and I'm able to like check them out, but sometimes for some reason I don't know why, but YouTube's moderation itself removes links. But give me one that I can check out that has Alejandra taking the lead, whether she's playing a piano, whether she's doing something. I know you guys said she has some of her own stuff, so feel free to link that down below. I will add that to the list because I definitely want to do not only more, obviously, of their live stuff, but I want to get into stuff like this, solos, where you kind of get to see each girl shine in their own way without the other ones kind of taking up the spotlight, if that makes sense. Because, like, perfect example, I love Allie. I think Allie is a phenomenal bass player, but I don't really get to see her shine that often because it's always Pow and it's always Danny taking the spotlight, and that's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I would like to see more stuff where her abilities are showcased. Like, I was not aware that Pow could play the piano. She's a phenomenal piano player. So that was cool to see this. So let me know, link it if you can down below, or just let me know some songs or some covers that I also do know I haven't gotten there yet. Like I said, we got a lot to get through. I do know the TED Talks. I also know there's some other cute content out there that you guys want me to check out. Like, I think you guys said that there was one of them where it had like a whole thing where they were baking a cupcake or something like that, cupcakes. And it was something that was interesting. You guys said I should check out. There's a bunch of other stuff too that's coming. Like I said, I'm getting back into Nemophila reactions. I'm going to be getting back into Love Bites reactions. I also want to expand, so I'm going to attempt to start doing Try Not to Laughs, and turn this channel fully into a reaction channel. You guys will get music uploads daily of me reacting all kinds of music, but I also want to start doing Try Not to Laughs and lighten up the content a little bit more and give you guys some stuff to watch. I know that Adik the One is pretty cool with reaction channels. I know that there's certain police body cam channels that are okay with reaction channels, so I want to start reacting to that because I'm like a true crime buff myself. So hopefully when I release those videos, you guys will continue to support the channel. Like I said, we're not stopping music reactions at all. I just want to add some more content to the mix and give you guys a broader variety of stuff to check out. So those of you that are bored with the music reactions and aren't really into gaming still have something you can come back to and enjoy. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, guys, I think this is the end of this reaction. This was absolutely, unequivocally phenomenal. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the channel. Like I said, I appreciate everything. I appreciate the criticism. I appreciate all the fun facts that you guys let me know. And I appreciate the true fans that don't come here and cause drama and argue and fight with others. And just, it's like I said, going through what I've gone through in my life, I'm trying to make this a place where everybody can feel safe, welcome, chill, and escape from the everyday bullshit of real life. That's why I do this. I want to give people a place to come to watch, react, listen, and just escape their daily lives. So thank you guys so much. Darklite signing out. Till next time, love y'all. Peace out.
Running up your mind, catch the fire, spinning on this grind. Feel the pulse steady breathing through the screens. Together we'll ride, filling up the scenes. Darklite, the echoes of the night. Shout it loud under digital light. Rocking hard, yet souls in sight. Join the ride, yeah, hold on tight. Mellow thunder, feel the bass drop deep. Feel the energy lift you from your seat. Eyes wide open, vibing in the flare.